Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie day trade setup for today. So, just looking at the daily, we ended up with another sort of red day, but there's a couple of interesting things on the go here. So, I just want to get to the middle here. So, firstly, is you need to draw your trend lines on the fractals. Okay, the first two fractals. So, if you look here, there's our first fractal, there's our second fractal. Okay, so it looks like a trend line break and retest, and this is our other fractal. Okay, so we've definitely sort of put ourselves into a consolidation pattern over the last probably 2 weeks. I suppose this is still part of the downtrend. So we broke a downtrend, broke up, and we're hovering around the alligator. Now the confirmation I'm looking for would be a break above the high of Friday. And bear in mind we've got the 200 moving averages, the SMA and the EMA is all in the same area. So with a bigger picture in mind, let's just delete that. Now, same principle. First two is there. Okay, pretty close to what we're looking at. And the other thing is now, you'll notice that we have our channel, which we spoke about last week. And again, we've bounced off the bottom of the channel here. Now, ignore this last bar, that is rubbish. I suspect what we're going to get now is a move to the upside. And you've got a couple of levels to test. So there's the first breakout level. Okay, so the 49,515 is our first level. And then our second level is pretty much this swing low here, which would line up with the top of the channel at 49,832. Okay, US markets had a fairly good run on Friday. 10 cents at the moment is up 1.7%. Rand dollar 14.62, so pretty much hovering around where it was on Friday. So, yep, I do suspect it's long today. And what may happen is a little bit of a bounce, and you'll see, just going to add in this other swing low. There's a little swing low here. So probably a gap up, a move down, find some supports if we gap up above this level here of 49,350. Sort of a move back down, find some support, and then a meander back to the top. Okay, and back to the top of the channel. Just bear in mind you are below the alligator, so technically trend is down at the moment, but there is so much here. I want to get the measured moves here. So there's the measured move there. You can see the buyer stepping in there, and then we had a bit of an exhaustion below that measured move. And I just want to swing to the right here. You can see on the 4 hour, we have a pin bar, and look to the left, there's my two inside tails, and that's exactly where we got to, which coincided with the bottom of the channel. So, yeah, for me at the moment, definitely looking for a long, and we don't really have any fractals on the 30 minutes. Let's see if we've got some on the 12. Yep. So what we're looking for is a break above 49,350. Not really interested in chasing any shorts at the moment. We're at the bottom of the channel. So for me, it's long, and looking for a move back to the top of the channel. Now, the other thing to bear in mind, there's my first fractal, there's my second fractal. Okay, there was my break, retest, and we've moved. Okay, so lots of signals here for a long at the moment. Obviously, what I want to do is I don't want to chase longs off the go, because you probably find a massive gap up, bit of consolidation, then a fall off until something happens either overseas or on Europe or USA markets, and then opportunity to get long again, unless we've got some really good news coming through this morning. But I doubt it being a Monday. Okay, so that's my view at the moment, looking for opportunities to be long. This could also set up a break to the downside. Let's just move that to there, because there's my channel. Okay, and we have sort of tested this level here, so it could break to the downside as well. There's nothing saying it won't, but the probability is that we move back to the upside. Okay, we've also got a bit of a double bottom here on the oscillator. Where is it? It's low, low. Right, let's just sorry, last thing is, on the higher time frames, obviously trend is down. And on the daily, we've broken through the alligator. You'd expect a move back up to retest the break, which is what we're looking for. Okay, so let's move across to the ichimoku. Start off with the hour. Okay, so if you look at the hour, trend is down. Yes, we are below the cloud. Everything indicates a downtrend. However, Kijinsen and Tekinson, there's diversions. Kijinsen is flat. Tekinson is pointing down. So the next step, I don't have a freehand tool here, but the next thing that I'd expect on the hour is that Tekinson starts rolling like this, and they're heading to do a crossover up here. Okay, now the thing that you do need to bear in mind is our channel, which does extend a little bit higher up as well. Our channel at the moment, top of the channel, coincides with the underside of the cloud. So that is the area that you're looking for shorts, and right now you're looking for some kind of pattern here that's going to indicate a move to the upside. You've already got the first inside bar here, off the bottom of the channel. And being the Aussie, that is bottom of channel. Okay, it does look like it's broken through the channel to the downside, but until you get a bounce off a different level and start carrying on to the downside to verify that that break is in play, you trade the original pattern. Okay, Aussie loves messing with you. Right, so looking at the 4 hour, remember, ignore this last bar here, that's nonsense data. There is our 4 hour. So your entry right now, your entry for your long is sort of a break above 49.375. You want to close above it, you can take a 12 minutes, 30 minutes bar, and your stop is 330 points away below this pin bar. Okay, so that is an indicator that there are buyers coming in off the bottom of a channel, and at the same time, they didn't quite get to that area there, but they did look at these two swing lows here. Okay, so this area here is definitely a reasonably strong level, 49.157. And you can see the buyer stepped in, coincides with the bottom of the cloud as well. Okay, so we do have bearish signals. So one bearish signal, two bearish signals, and not quite a crossover yet. So two bearish signals, and we're bouncing off the bottom of the cloud. But I expect to move to the upside, and then another attempt down, which may form a double bottom inside the channel, or alternatively a higher low inside the channel, which would then start indicating that we have a potential turn here. Okay. Lastly, the other thing here on the 4 hour is if I move this whole move up here, 61.8 right here. Okay. Right. And lastly, we have got below the cloud again. Chico span is below price, but look at Kijinsen and Tekinson. That is a bullish view. So just do that. So we've got a bullish crossover outside of the cloud. We've got a green cloud to the right. Our future is bright. The only thing that is a little bit concerning is that Chico span is below price. Okay. Yes, we are below the cloud, but this is a bullish crossover. Okay. And it's diversions. In other words, they're pointing to the downside, which is not normal. They're not, you'd expect them to point to the upside. Okay, so that to me right now is This is a retracement back to a Fibonacci level, the 61.8 of this last move. And now what I'm expecting is the structure to play out as follows. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting at the moment. Obviously not going to happen in one day, that is our long-term view, but that's definitely the structure that we're looking at the moment. And you can see there is my previous fractal on the daily. Okay, 49,177. So that 49,200 area where we got to, that's the area that we're looking to move off. Okay, the area that's going to mitigate that is pretty much 48,075. At this stage, just looking at Kijisen and Tekinson at the moment, and the fact the cloud is so thin, so there's very little resistance to the left, or support to the left here. Okay, I do honestly suspect gap up today. Just keep in mind where the underside of the cloud is, which is there. So 43,709. So if we come to, just come to the 30-minute here. Okay, you'll see there is another little channel in play here. Oh, that's not what we want. That we want that. So here is our little channel, which has also broken. Okay, so that was our move through the day yesterday and sort of half of the previous day. That's our move to the downside. Also, what you see here is we have this double bottom, which hasn't quite played out, so we still do have a downside target as well. But we could still move. Let's just delete that. So this is the underside of the daily cloud. So we could still move all the way up to this area. Not even underside, we could come back to test this area here and then move back down. Okay, but at this stage we do have a little channel break as far as I'm concerned. So I'm looking for a move to the upside, 49,500, even as far as 49,700, which is the underside of the cloud on most of, and it also coincides with Kijinson on a lot of time frames as well, including probably 4 hours Tekinson. So okay, anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking for at the moment. The bigger picture at the moment is definitely a move to the upside. Okay, and that's just to stay inside this channel until the channel breaks. There's our channel, and until that channel breaks convincingly down or up, and it'll have to be on a 4-hour time frame or a 3-hour time frame. What you're looking for is move to the upside. Watch out for the levels, because that's where your sellers are going to step in, and then trade it back to the downside. So we break convincingly to the upside or the downside of this channel. That's a trade. So it's long off the bottom, short off the top. Okay, hope it makes sense. And bear in mind it is Monday, so it could be a very slow and frustrating day. Okay, anyway guys, hope that helps, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.